All right, hello, good nation. It says we are live, so hopefully we are. And I'm sure I have a delay or a whatever. This internet sucks at this hotel, but I've got it on my hotspot, so it was tracking pretty slow with the Wi-Fi. But around 7 o'clock Central, apparently in the hotels, everybody jumps on the internet, probably watching Netflix or whatever they're doing. I don't know. But let's do a quick roll call. I've been saying hi to a bunch of people. And then we'll get into what's going on. Got Gary Nickelbaum, Ranger 10. Yep, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Dennis. Let's see here. I think I saw Lynn Holt here. Let me catch back up. Yep, Lynn Holt, Dirt Tracks in the house, like Ozark guy. Pistol Pete is in the house. Yep, we got a win. Hello, Brian DeShane. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well, sir. Good. Long time no see. Yes, sir. We got some news. Um, I was at SEMA when all this was happening in Vegas, and it kind of looked one-sided. Uh, if y'all saw the little short post I posted, there was a lot of advertisement for her, and I didn't see any for him. So, but we pulled it out. I was up, I guess, 3 o'clock in the morning, Las Vegas time, and saw. So I was pretty happy. And what was funny is I thought the next day it might be kind of weird, like just the emotions, with some people. But no, it was just normal. Everybody was acting normal. Didn't see any outbursts, any weird things happening. So I really think a lot of people wanted this, obviously. So, I mean, I think out of the two, we definitely got the best one. You know, the first time, with the stock, the B stock, and all that good stuff, you know, uh, that wasn't a good thing that he did that. However, maybe he's learned from his mistakes and he's going to come back bigger and better and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I'm on the road again. Hello, U.S. Navy vet. Hello, Fina. What? How are you? But yeah, good things coming. It was kind of the title of this chat was kind of a play on hopefully what's coming for next year. And we already are seeing some results so far. Definitely, dictators in other countries seem a little worried. So hopefully things will start going back to somewhat normal, and we can turn this around and make it great again. As y'all probably all agree with. I'm sorry if I'm kind of glitching in and out. Like I said, internet was horrible here, and I'm on my hotspot with my phone and the computer, so hopefully it still cranks along. Um, yeah, exactly. Overwhelming victory. I agree with you, Ranger. Hello, Rich B. How are you? Sugar Bar's in the house. Yep. Hello, Gun Nation. Um, some good things are coming. Of course, we got the victory that we needed. So hopefully, ammo prices will go down. Um, of course, gun prices are going to go down. I mean, hopefully inflation goes down, grocery prices, gas prices. I mean, I hope they drill, baby, drill. Um, that'll definitely get Texas cranking again with drilling, hope the pipeline. I hope it looks like the picks that he's doing is very good so far. Um, it looks like he's definitely pro military, which I never said he wasn't, but it looks like he's picking a lot better people to lead this. I'm wondering who his press secretary is going to be. A lot of people are thinking it's going to be his lawyer. I can't remember her name. Um, and I mean, I was kind of thinking Tucker Carlson because, man, if he got in there and started ripping those people apart, that might be pretty good. But who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Hello, DB. How are you? Yeah, I saw that, Gary. The caravan to Mexico turned around. Yeah, it looks like they're lighting a fire under somebody's ass. So that's good. Brian is saying, based on the population layout in the current electoral college, this victory was much larger than the other elections with similar numbers. Already had the who's asked for peace treaty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this is definitely going to shake up some stuff. Yeah, I mean, you can always use ammo. Well, I mean, y'all, okay. I'm hoping they dismantle the FBI, the ATF, and all that other stuff, and we don't need a director. That's what I'm hoping. So, who knows if they will, but they need to get definitely somebody there that's pro-American. That's for damn sure. Hello, Scott. How are you? Oh yeah, yeah. Tom, that guy is a badass. I love the way he talks and handles his business. So, yep. DB, metals down, Bitcoin up, oil down. Yeah, Pete's pretty awesome. I really do like him. It actually surprised me. I mean, it just kind of came out of nowhere when he said that pick. I was like, "Whoa, really?" Um, yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about, Scott. All the alphabet agencies. I hope they start dismantling those things. Trump won't make ammo cheap again. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I was happy about it. Y'all, I know y'all are happy about it. And then what's crazy is she is still $20 million in debt for her campaign. And I guess y'all saw the payouts, and people are saying, "Oh, I didn't get paid that much." Yeah, yeah, bull crap. So, but anyway, that's their issue, not ours. Yep. Yeah, I saw the DOGE group. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I was going to say, if y'all are on X, old Twitter, they already have where you can follow them, the DOGE group on there. So, and I'm actually kind of liking X. I've been on it for, I don't know, a while. I mean, I was on it way, way, way back when, but never did anything. But now I'm a little more active on it. I post some videos on it, pictures on it, stuff like that. So, you know, I think it's definitely newsworthy. Yeah, Gary, but I'm telling you, I think they're really going to light a fire. I hope they get rid. I hope they can that chick. Yep, they steal from each other. That's true. Yeah, I know that they've been throwing that out there. That is good that they have. Hello, Unit 4. Yeah, we're doing a lot better. There's not a thing wrong with that, Rich B. If you want to get the 10 millimeter carbine for hog hunting, not an issue there. I mean, unless they're really, really, really far out. But I mean, 10 millimeters capable. I know somebody who uses a 45 carbine for doing that exact same thing. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, we can't make everybody 100% happy. That's true. Hello, Pranic. How are you? Yeah, and I was going to say, I was going to give some people a special shout out. They have a new feature on your analytics where you can go in and look, and I don't really ever look at those, but it's called the community. And Pranic, you are number one, or one of the number ones right there in my analytics for comments and stuff. You've got 100 plus. Mook has 16. Kenneth Kent has 100. DB has 72. So, and LV Libby or LV Bibby has 28. So it gives you your weekly highlight of your most engaged audience members, including your top commenters. I didn't know they did that, but I guess it's a new thing that popped up. And so I looked at it and it shows that. So I really appreciate all the comments and stuff. And YouTube's doing a community spotlight of it. And I think that's kind of cool. Exactly. That's what I was saying, Ranger. Yep. She declined it like crazy, which I figured she would. But you can't tell me they're not all on the take. Hello, Ohio Gear Guy. How are you? Yeah, I appreciate y'all do that. Yeah, Brian, I think you were on it last week. Um, I guess it rotates every week. I just happened to look at it. So, but yeah, I guess when you start making more comments, it throws you in the community spotlight, which I thought was kind of cool. Hello, Denton. How are you, sir? They are late on sending me your videos too. Yeah, I think they, I think they don't like me so much. Um, I did want to share something with you, or with y'all, with family members. I've got a video coming out. I did visit a shop that has been working on a project gun for me. Um, and just being honest with you, it's kind of turned into a tribute to my dad. Or, if y'all don't know, he passed. Some people might not. Um, so it is a tribute gun that I'm having done. It's ideas that I had. It's ideas that I know that he would like. My dad and I have a lot in common. We like uh, we like nice things. Um, we like catchy looking things. Um, that was one thing though. Um, when I was younger, I was always, with the tricked out crazy colors and the flashed out cars, and let your peacock shine, I guess is what you want to say. I've always been like that. I just like to be myself, and kind of don't follow a standard. I always like to set a trend or make a trend or be the trendsetter, whatever you want to call it, not so much a follower. Um, and my dad was, he was like, "Oh, you're kind of flashy." He kind of give me shit like that, but he appreciated, um, he appreciated that in me. So this one has a little bit of him, a lot of me, but it's something that I think he would really appreciate it. So just so y'all know, I've already picked it up. So, um, and I had something else done while I was there. So I've got a video tour of the shop. You'll get to meet the guys, and he had it, so I only kind of knew a couple of steps, what I had picked and originated and went over in my brain with him. And I saw a couple of pictures way before, but then I told him, "Don't send me anything else. I want you to run with it." And so when I went into the shop, it was all covered up. I hadn't seen it. The only thing I did is I brought the grips. I had those pre-made with the colors ideas that I had, and I let him pick the grips out of the different grips that I brought. And I said, "Here's the grips," and he said, "You go out there," and he picked the one he thought fit it the best, and so he put them on and then covered it up, and then I came in and we do an unveiling. So, and y'all are going to see it just like I saw it. There's no sneak peeks, none of that crap. You're going to get my true, um, I guess, expression. So there you go. So, but yeah, every time, that was kind of what I wanted to do. Every time I pick it up and play with it and shoot it, then, you know, I just thought it was cool. So I'll probably be releasing that Friday. But I think, put it this way, this is a one of one. I have never, ever, ever seen anybody do this. I have never seen anybody do this to this particular firearm. Uh, this is a true one of one. So, you know, um, like when we were kicking the idea around, um, and I'm not going to tell you who did it yet because, but we kind of worked hand in hand. He did do some of the milling and stuff for me at no charge because he wanted to be part of this thing, but I did pay a lot for it. It was not cheap. But after you see it, you'll understand why it's not cheap. So, like I said, my dad deserves it. He always had the best of everything, and I can't think of another one that's better than this one. So I think it's pretty cool. Uh, did Big J put a optic on a Sky? Yep, that's it. It was a Sky. Gosh, man, Rabbi, you got me there, buddy. But and then also while I was there, I had brought another one with me, um, and he hammered it out pretty quickly. And I actually filmed a lot of that with the machines. I did a shop tour, kind of filmed the machinery that he uses, the guys in the shop, and all that other stuff. So I think it's going to be really cool. This one, the first video is about, I don't know, it's about 16 or something minutes. So it's a little long, but it shows some processes. And then at the end is the complete unveiling. So, and like I said, I had no idea. I told him I don't want to see anything until, I get there, and I want you to cover it up and all that. So I had to leave the room, and then he took it out of the box and set it all up and put a rag over it. So that's how it happened. Oh, Scott saying, just tell us you didn't have it gold plated like a cartel member. Yep, that's me. Gold plated. And it's got the, what is it, the Virgin Mary on it. Pranic, I don't want to give it away. Well, I'll give it away. My dad was more of a shotgun guy, so it's a pistol. I'll just leave it. I'll just say that. But I don't want to tell who did it, because I know some of y'all will call the place and start asking questions. But y'all will see it all. I mean, now you won't see the build process, because, I only saw that. Just to let you know, they did send some items out to some places for some specific coatings and things. But I think y'all really like it. Gold tooth? Yeah. No gold tooth. But yeah, I need to get one right there so I look like a real cartel member. Ooh, 38 Super with pearl handles. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Let's see. Brian's saying, question for the group. How do you handle a sister that has nothing good to say about you? It's gotten to the point I could care less to talk or hear from her. All recent and based on some health issues. I have had that exact issue, Brian. I have a half sister who was a drug addict, and it was. I haven't talked to her in probably 4+ years. It's not fun, but here's the way I look at it, and I think people need to look at it. Sometimes there's poisonous people still, even in your own family. And I don't like poisonous people or cancerous people. I hate to use that term, because I don't wish that on anybody. But, sometimes, unfortunately, you have to better yourself and better your health and your mental state than worrying about people that you can't control. So that's kind of how I look at it. It's not good, but you have to deal with what you have to deal with to make your life somewhat normal. Yeah, and Rabbi's exactly right. You can't turn out who you're related to. I mean, I've got some cousins that are on the opposite side, if you know where I'm going. And yeah, I just had to honestly say, hey, we can't be around you. So it's concerning. People can change, and I'm hoping that she has changed. We'll see. We'll see. So, and yeah, Gary's right. Tell her you love her, but you have to stay away from her for your own health. Yeah, I mean, you gotta look out for your mental health and your family's. I didn't want my sister around my family. Matter of fact, never gave her my address, none of that stuff, because of the theft and all that crap in the past. Um, that's kind of a different thing than some people would have to deal with. But, you know, imagine having to stop. I think y'all know where I'm going with this. Imagine somebody that you know and care about uh, breaking in and you having to do something. So there you go. I think your family and your own health is worth more. So, yeah, like I said, I just don't know about Tulsi. Especially in the past, like I said, people can change. But as the old saying goes, does the leopard lose its spots, or however that thing goes, you know, who knows? Or what is that, a cheetah? I don't know. But whatever. Uh, so I'm excited about that. I went ahead and had one done for myself, a different one. And it's one I've been talking about for a while. So went ahead and did it up, and it came out pretty awesome. Uh, they even did some lasering on it for me. So I had some ideas with what I wanted to put on the slide, and they do lasering there too. And the lasering came out incredible. Another thing with this company, when I released the video, I have been given a discount code. They're not paying me off of it or anything like that. It's strictly for y'all, and it's for anything, parts, complete builds, and it's a pretty dang good discount code. So um, the guy, I mean, I talked to the guys for quite a while, visited with them, did the shop tour. I had been talking to the owner on the phone quite a bit prior to all of this and throughout this build. Um, I'm very impressed with their work. I got to see tons of it, um, and it's top notch. It's not some janky crap. I was highly impressed with it, and if y'all know me, it takes a lot to impress me. So that's what I can say for that. Yep, Matt Gates. Yep, every ATF director. Yeah, if I was ATF director, I would say, hey, we're just shutting down the ATF, so I'll just take a permanent vacation. Um, you know, again, I don't think we need all the alphabet agencies. So I know everybody needs a job, but there you go. Yeah, exactly, Gary. That's what I was saying. Gary's going to do the same thing. Hello, G23. How are you? Hopefully, I haven't missed anybody when I was doing my little talking. G23 is a wise man. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. It's free and it helps the channel. Thank you so much, sir. Yep. Trump is pointing these people towards their passions that should keep them busy doing what they want to do. Yeah, I mean, you got to pick great people for the job. That's true in any kind of business. Yes, I am, Scott. I'm still hearing, or I'm sorry, where it goes. Rich B, I am hearing that it's moving very quickly still. And I'm hoping that we can get that completely wiped out as well as, this process goes. Pretty sure that Trump is going to make Dan Bongino head of the Secret Service. I was thinking the same thing. I think he would be good at it. He knows it like the back of his hand. So I think that would be a great pick. Personally, I thought that from the get go. If he won, I was like, hopefully he'll put him in. So as you see me right here, I'm carrying quite a bit on my person. right now. So, you know, I've been being a little cloak and dagger, so to say. Um, and of course, I can't show them, but I would love to bust them out right now and show you. Let's see here. There was something else that someone asked me. Oh, also, I did go to the Texas Gun Experience. They had their 5 year opening anniversary last Saturday. So I went to that and actually saw a lot of people that came up to me. I was just walking around the store talking to people that I knew and had a lot of people come up and say hello. And I'm sorry, I can't remember y'all's names. Um, you know, if I would have talked to you even longer, I probably would have remembered some of them. I know one was Brian. So Brian, if you're watching, I don't know. I know some people have little handles, um, you know, and but anyway, I met Brian and his wife and his son, little son, um, and then I met another gentleman, and he came up to me, and he was in the process that day. They had 10% off everything, and he was in the process of buying a CZ. And I walked up to the counter. I didn't know the guy. I just walked up to the counter, was looking around, and he looked at me and he said, "Oh shit, you're the reason I'm buying this gun." And I looked at him and I was like, "What?" And he goes, "You're the reason I'm buying this gun." He goes, "You turned me on to CZs like 5 years ago, and this is my third, I think it's the third or fourth CZ." And he's bought almost every or a lot of them that I've recommended. So, and he was looking at the new P09 Nocturne. That's what he was looking at. So, and I haven't personally recommended that gun, but I did make a statement. He basically called me out on it. I said, "Well, I haven't reviewed the P09." And you said, "Yeah, but the listen to your chat or something," I think is what he said. And he said, "If the P07 and the P09 are good to go, the P09 Nocturne should be good to go." So he kind of reiterated what I had said on the chat. So I thought that was kind of cool. Also, I won a knife. It is a one, or it is, it's a, they made 100 of them. It's not a high end knife, but they made 100 of them, and it is a Texas Gun Experience limited edition. So it's number 75 of 100. I'll do probably like a quick box opening, and then I'm going to start carrying it. I just didn't want to carry it till I, showed you what it looked like now, because I beat the shit out of stuff. It'll probably be scraped up, scratched up, and then I can do a long-term test on it and see what I think about it. This is a new knife brand to me. I've never had this brand, so I was interested. I was just kind of cool that I won it. So anyway, so we'll try this out. They've got new shirts in stock, new designs, new colors, stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. The Brian that works there hooked me up with a couple of new shirts, so I can show them on the channel if y'all are interested in some of their shirts. I like their shirts. They're good shirts. I'm not trying to hack for them, but I like their designs. I even kind of gave him some ideas for a couple of designs, and he did them, and they've done pretty well for him. So anyway, that's cool. Let's see. Let me catch back up. Oh, wow, that's weird. I got a weird vibe that TGE, the salesman, was a creep and gaslighting me on scopes. Really? Wow, that's crazy. I know a lot of the salespeople. I'd kind of like to know if you remember their name. That's pretty crazy. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. The SEMA was actually really good. Let's rephrase that. It was good, but a lot of people and companies didn't show, like big. So, and it was the big three. So they didn't really have a large footprint at all. So as far as prototypes and stuff, what I was hoping to see, I didn't see. I did talk to some of the reps that I know that work for the manufacturers that were there. We had a reception and invited them to the reception that evening. So we had about 125 people there with however you say it, appetizers. and drinks. And so they showed. I asked some questions, and kind of got some answers, but kind of didn't get some answers. So, and when I was asking, I wanted to verify with multiple people with the same question, and I did get mixed reviews. So I don't know if they're going to come or not. I mean, as far as what I was hoping was going to come out, um, a lot of the electrical was being kind of dumped. Ford, and y'all might already know this, but Ford has kind of killed the electrical lineup because they have so many on the ground. So a lot of those people have been laid off until they're saying February of next year. So I don't know how the UAW is taking care of that or taking care of them. I don't know that process, and I don't know how deep it goes. But from what I understand, it's pretty deep. Not saying they're completely getting rid of them, but there has been a slight delay on that. But I'm not saying anything that's not in the news. So y'all can double check on that. As far as equipment, there are some kind of cool things that are coming out. Nothing that just blew me away. I did see a lot of retro or resto mods. I saw a F100 Ford. It was all carbon fiber. The body was, and the engine was unbelievable, lowered the whole works. It was a complete street rod. That was pretty badass. I'm not a big Corvette guy, but I saw some pretty nice tricked out Corvettes and trucks, a lot of trucks, which I like. Sport utilities. We had a very large booth. We had some big names in our booth with some car builds, so that was really cool. I can't say too much because then y'all will know who I work for. I like to keep some stuff private. Y'all know that. But it was good. It was a lot of walking. I was averaging like 5 miles a day. I think it was a little over 5 miles a day. So definitely on my feet a lot, but not a bad thing. Just busy. I mean, it was dark to dark. I was busy. So had some good dinners, with customers and things like that. So I think it was a lot of fun. But if you've been to one or two of them, you kind of know what's going on. No water in intake manifold. Mercedes or BMW. Da-da-da. Yeah, Stellantis that's pretty horrible right now. I think honestly they're going to sell. I think they're going to sell the Jeep line off personally. And the rumor is it would not go to an American company, which is not good. I mean, it's not now, but the only thing about hydrogen fuel power plants, I mean, they are cool, but to store the tanks, I mean, you would need unbelievable space. Like if you have a trunk of a car, that would become the tank. So you wouldn't have a trunk to do it and do it right. The convertible truck, yeah. I mean, there's I have seen some removable hardtop trucks in the prototype lineup. I don't know if they're going to come out officially, but they're not a true convertible where it folds down. It's a removable hardtop. I don't know if it's going to officially happen, and it is a smaller truck. It's not the big trucks, so who knows? Let's see here. Big J, is there any truth to the rumor that Ford has completely X'd the electric truck platform? Read a questionable article. The guy was waiting for a Trump victory before announcing their exit. I think a lot of them are going to be going to hybrid setups. They're just not selling, and they are super overpriced in my opinion. I don't know if they're officially going to exit. and just completely get out, that's not for me to say. My opinion is probably yes, or they're going to take a huge backseat. So GX 550, I really looked at the new Land Cruiser a lot. I'm not super impressed with it. I went through it pretty deep. I thought I was going to be more impressed with it than I was. I kind of like the Sequoia more than I do the Land Cruiser, the new Land Cruiser. Business up front, party in the back. New Scout Motors. I saw one, but it was parked, and it was right when SEMA started, and they had it in a corner. Well, put it this way: SEMA hadn't even started. I meant they started letting in exhibitors and vendors. I saw it over in the corner, but from the outside, I mean, it looked like a Scout. I didn't get to climb around it. They had a big rope thing around it, but and they had a sign on it that said "No pictures, please." So, since I'm in the business, I didn't take any pictures. So, but y'all have seen them. I mean, they've already got them all over the internet. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's going to be a standalone. I just don't see how. I mean, they are really cool. I just don't see how. I just don't see how they can pull and keep on pulling through it, because the price is not going to be cheap on those. The little Mavericks aren't bad trucks. I've got a customer, but there it is. It just came back. Sorry about that. Again, I'm trying to do the best I can with the internet. I was trying to see if this is still up. Yeah, I don't know about the Scout deal. I don't know. There's a bunch of racing out there. But yeah, the Mavericks, they're getting like 44 miles per gallon. As this guy said, that's what he's averaging. He's got 17 of them in his fleet. So I was like, yeah. G23, I thought it should have been called the Ranchero also. They are coming out with the Ranchero, which is even smaller than the Maverick. So that was their prior to, it wasn't going to be electric though. I think it was going to be a hybrid. So we'll see. Yes, the Tacomas are very expensive. Very, very expensive. It's me lagging, Rabbi. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. Yeah. No, actually, this is a Holiday Inn Express, so it should make me smarter, I guess. Oh, there is a rumor. Rabbi's bringing it up. There is a rumor that Toyota is going to bring the Hilux to the States. The Hilux is a badass truck. He had a 74. Yeah, those are great trucks. There is a rumor that they are going to release the Hilux to the States. So if they do, that would be a great truck. Those things are pretty much indestructible. If it's the true Hilux and not some Americanized version. And they have the diesel Hilux too, which those things are pretty indestructible. A turbo diesel, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, that hopefully it will. I think it's going to be pretty cool though. Yeah, there's been a rumor. We had the Toyota guys with us too, and I asked about the Hilux. I said, "Is the Hilux coming?" And he looked at me and he goes, and had a big smile on his face. So he couldn't say yay or nay. That's what that usually means. So I'm kind of like, okay, hopefully, because I know that thing will sell. Trying to think of something else. somebody was asking me what I thought of a particular gun. Oh, I did get to see the new Sons of Liberty 12 and a half 308. It looks like a very nice rifle slash SBR slash pistol. You can get it in different configurations, but I held it, played with it, really liked it. So I think it's going to be good to go. They are coming out with a. I actually got to see the. Oh gosh, what's the YouTuber that works with Sons of Liberty? Um, Sage Dynamics. I got to see the Sage Dynamics 308 12 and a half gun. It's his edition, and it looks very nice. So, if anybody's interested in one, I don't think you could go wrong on it. I don't know what the price point is. I have no idea, but it does look pretty nice. Also, I did get confirmation. I will be able to use a buddy's small guns or some other small guns that I do not have to test against the Shadow System CR920 XP. So a lot of people were asking for comparisons between the SIG, X Macro against the Shadow System CR920 XP. So I will be able to make that happen. In my opinion, I'm just going to shoot both, and I'll be non-biased as possible. And just what happens, what happens. Y'all see the good and the bad and all that other stuff. So I don't hide anything. Let me catch back up here. Hello, Norwood. How are you? G23. Yeah, I don't know about the. Let's see here. I don't know about the Tesla super trucks. I haven't. I don't know. Don't know on that one. So, if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. Yeah, Nissan's been in the game for a long time, and they do. They came out with some trucks that were a miss, and then they came out with like the Frontier is actually a pretty decent truck. Not a big fan of the Titan, not at all. But the Nissan Frontier is actually not a bad little truck. If you're looking for a small truck, you do get a lot of bang for the buck. I even have a buddy that has, what is his, 2 years old. He's got quite a few miles on it. It's still going strong, 4-wheel drive. He really likes it. It's the Pro model. I forget what they call theirs. Like the Toyota has the TRD. This is the Nissan Pro model, whatever you want to call it, Frontier, and he really likes it. And I think it's a nice looking truck for what it is, and the price point's way cheaper than the Tacoma, the Taco. Only 22 thumbs up. Dang, y'all hit that thumbs up. Yeah, hell, smash it like you own it. I'm really excited about about working with these new guys or with the new group. They're like I said, they seem like very genuine people. Met everybody in the shop. I mean, really good group of guys. I was proud that they did this gun for my dad, or in tribute, or however you want to say it, homage. I think it came out awesome. I'm super, super excited to shoot it. Like I said, I've never seen one like it ever. So I was pretty blown away when they unveiled it. Yeah, Nisimo. Yeah, they started in Japan, and that's their performance line. Yeah, that's true. I used to know a Chevy dealer with every truck. They were out of Austin or outside of Austin. Every truck you actually got a $500 gift certificate to a gun shop right down the street from them. Then there's another one in Texas that used every truck that you bought, you got a free pair of Justin boots. So that was kind of cool. They haven't done that in a while, but that's what they used to do. That's it, Gary. Didn't see. Yeah. Yeah, now of course it was a voucher, so you had to take it to the gun shop. They didn't just hand you a gun, of course, because you have to do your, 4473, and all that good stuff. So, but I thought that was kind of cool. Pro 4X. Yep, that's it. Yep, A Barnes got it. Let's see here. Also, I am because I want to do this. I'm going to start shooting more rifles, um, long boys and shorter boys. Man, I've got tons of ammo, and I want to start burning some of it more than I have been in the past. So I'm going to start doing that, suppressed and unsuppressed. So I want to do that. Also, I will be going out to some longer ranges. Um, so I will be going to the outdoor range, ETTS. It's a little ways away from my house, but I'm going to do it. So that's going to be probably within the next month or so. So I will be doing that as well. Ranger 10 says, I'll put my 2 cents on your dad's tribute pistol being a 45 caliber. You'll have to wait and see. What if it was a 10 millimeter? Wow. Wouldn't that be crazy? Yeah, it's definitely cooler. That's for sure. Bye. G23 says, we have a used dealer who does that based on the price of the vehicle, decides how much they'll give you as a store credit. That's cool. Yeah, this one was just $500 flat, so it didn't matter if you bought a super high-end truck or a low truck, or car. They did it with used also. It was just every vehicle that was sold. And I mean, it's all packed in the dealer pack, I'm sure. There was probably $500 added, I mean, I hate to say this, but nothing's free. So they were packing it somehow, some way. So, yeah, y'all know me in 10 millimeter. It could be a 10 millimeter, the best millimeter. Ooh. Yeah, 22 millimeter. That's what she said. Huh? 1,800 rounds. Yeah, the BRN 180. Yeah, there was one that did a Saber video, and he got 3,000 rounds, and then I guess it shit the bed. I didn't watch all the videos, so I don't know. All right, thanks, Rabbi. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good night. 120 millimeter is the best. Ooh, yeah, that's no joke there. But yeah, so I'll have that video come out Friday. Do you want me to do it as a premiere so I can answer questions, or do you just want me to throw it out there and y'all watch it on your own time? I mean, you can still go back and watch even after a premiere, but do y'all want me to premiere it, or in case people has questions or is like, what the hell is that? You'll get to see them making some of their stuff that they specialize in. I show a lot of the stuff that they specialize in. And again, if you weren't on before, they have authorized a discount code for me. I don't make any money on it, but it's for y'all. I asked for one, and he said he could do that for all my subscribers. So it will be a 10% off anything that they offer, including custom builds. So if you want to have them build something custom for you, with your ideas like I did, you would actually get 10% off that build too. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. Let's see here. That countdown thing, Brian, I can't control that. YouTube puts that countdown on there. Premiere it. Okay, there's 2 premieres. Any more premieres? Like I said, I could just answer questions if y'all have any, or I could just say, hey, here's what they're doing. In this video, you're going to get to see part of the current build, like kind of live, so to say, because I was there when they were doing it, the one that I brought. But my dad's build, this was a process. That thing took it took quite a while. It was already being done as my build, and then I added some things that my dad would want or like. So, um, you know, so that's kind of how that went. Premiere won't watch the. There's a shot timer. Yeah, it does the 10, 9, 8, whatever countdown thing. So, but yeah, Brian, you can always watch it after the premiere. The premiere, I can just answer questions if you have any right then and there while the video is going, but you can watch it anytime after. You don't have to watch the premiere. But yeah, we're getting about 7:50, so it's got about 10 more minutes. And yeah, I've been traveling all day. Um, I'm in Texas now, but I don't want to say where I was before because some of y'all are really smart, or a lot of y'all are probably really smart. Let's see here. Oh man, it rained like hell today. Yeah, Ranger says just so you make a video, no difference to me. Yeah, like I said, y'all can watch it whenever you want. If you want to watch the premiere, watch it. If you don't, that's cool too. I just want to throw it out there. I will also, just to let you know, I will do a more detailed, um, like up close, where I'm at the table and I can really show the guns with lights on it because you kind of can't. I mean, you can appreciate this, but you kind of can't see all the total detail until I do a desktop. So I will do a benchtop, desktop, whatever you want to call it. I'll do that after this video. And some people probably won't watch this video. So in case they want to catch it, and then I'll just do it where it's just that gun. And then the other gun, I'll do it separately. So you can see all the details that are on that one as well. I did the good thing also. They sell optics there as well. So I purchased the optics from them, so they were able to fit them right then and there. Because you can get a little bit of tolerance stacking on some of these. Some are tighter than others, so they can actually fit it to your optic and mount it and all that good stuff. I mean, I know how to mount an optic. And on one of these, there is an optic mount that was done, and I'll explain it. I didn't explain it in the video on Friday because we only had so much time. But when I do the desktop, I'll give it even more detail, and you'll be able to see it up close. Jump in the premiere a few seconds after it's supposed to start. Yeah, I think it says live or something right when it goes live. It truly says live. Where did it go? Has anyone else had a hard time with this year's time change? I swear it seems like Friday, but only Wednesday. Yeah, it about killed me, Brian, because right before I went to SEMA, we had daylight savings time, which was an hour loss. And then I was going to Las Vegas. So that's a 2 hour time difference. So it was like 3 hours difference. It was all jacked up. I mean, I was going to bed early, waking up like at freaking 1:30 in the morning, thinking it was 6 o'clock in the morning. It was crazy. I was all jacked up. For like 4 days, I was jacked up. So, yeah, I think when you see this one, now the shop tour is really cool. The guys are really cool, but I think when you see this gun, like I said, I have never, ever, ever seen a gun like this. And I'm not just trying to toot our own horns, but I really haven't. So I think when you see it, you'll be like, holy crap. But I will let you know, it's not cheap. You got the gun and everything that was done to it, so it's not cheap. But my dad's worth it, and like I said, I think it was. I think it's really cool. And if he was here to see it, he would be like, "Holy shit!" Because he liked a lot of my guns, even some of the crazy ones. But he had some favorites of mine that he really, really liked. And what's funny is my dad wasn't a huge, huge gun guy. He liked shotguns. He liked revolvers a lot. He liked 1911s. He liked 2011s. Um, but as far as carrying and all that stuff, that really wasn't his deal. So, Yeah, I don't. I wish they would kind of get rid of the daylight savings time. I wish they would just pick one and stick to it. It isn't for the farmers either. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they've already started showing some of the stuff that's a waste, and it's all these, you know, I don't want to say the word. It starts with a G, studies, to find out if uh, what you were born with. Um, yeah, there's all kinds of wasted money. I mean, it's just thousands and thousands. I mean, yeah, they've already started kind of a running list. Yeah, I totally hear what you're saying there, Gary. I want to be rich enough. So what day of the week is and it's time. It doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, just jump on a plane and do what you want to do. Nobody. There's nobody. Scott, they pull that crap. They pulled that for years. Yeah, they're all bark and no bite. So I wish they would pack their shit up and leave. I saw a couple of the rich dudes saying, "Hey, you can borrow my plane. I'll give you a one way flight. I'll pay for the fuel," but they're not doing it. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, sure, up on the treadmill. But yeah, all that stuff's crazy. Man, I'm sorry about this buffering that's happened this evening. Y'all know I have no control over it. Sometimes I'll get in a hotel and their Wi-Fi is incredible. Sometimes it sucks. So that's why I decided to use my phone and use my hotspot. It's usually more reliable because even before I started the chat, I was on their regular Wi-Fi, and man, I was like frozen for a long time. So I was like, well, this ain't gonna work. So definitely had to do something. So, but I do apologize for the buffering. I know that that's irritating, but I can control. But yeah, it is 7:56. We'll go ahead and start shutting this down. If y'all have any questions or comments after the chat, please leave them. I'm really good about answering them, and I will try to get back to you as quick as possible. I will probably put that video out Friday. Unless y'all want to see it tomorrow night, let me know if you want me to do a Thursday night release. You'll have to let me know. You want to see it Thursday or you want to see it Friday? I can premiere it tomorrow night, or I can wait and do it Friday evening. Which do y'all want to see? Let me know. Say Thursday night or Friday night. Throw it down there, and I'll do which one y'all pick. How about that? Drinking tequila or vodka. Thank you, Pranik. I appreciate it. We've got either. We've got Friday, ATF. um, yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, even after the chat, people can vote if they want Thursday or Friday. Throw it down there. After the chat, we'll do a little running poll, see what people say, and then we'll go with whatever night wins, I guess, out of Thursday or Friday night. A lot of people are saying either, so I'm excited about getting it out there so y'all can see it. So we might do it Thursday. Depends on how y'all vote. I want y'all to have some say in it too. I think that'll be pretty cool. But, and then after the video, I'll maybe throw some pictures up on the community tab so y'all could see some close-ups of it, or, like a really good picture of it, because like I said in the video, the light quality was what it was. I didn't have any overhead lights or anything like that. It was just kind of, the regular office kind of lights, so it wasn't that great. But you can still see it. So I think it's, like I said, I think people are going to be like, holy crap, never seen one like that. So, and it, just so you know this, y'all know this, it is not crazy orange and all that stuff. This is totally unique. I have never, ever, ever done a coating like this. Never. Always wanted one, just never had done one. Send it out tonight. Yeah, I'm waiting for one more thing to be set up from them. The discount code will be activated, but he has to turn it on tomorrow when he gets to the shop. That's why I'm not putting it out tonight. Just in case anybody wants to use it. Like I said, I'm not making anything on it. That's not what this is about. I just wanted to get a discount code for y'all because you know, if someone just wants to get a gun milled for a diet or any parts or accessories, they offer a lot of them. So I think this could really benefit y'all if you're into any of this kind of stuff. You don't have to do a custom build, but if you decided to do one, this would save you a ton of money. So that's the only reason. I want to wait till that's officially activated for y'all. But it is 8 o'clock. We will go ahead and shut this down because this buffering is probably irritating y'all, and I apologize again. But yeah, we will start making our way back tomorrow and get everything locked down. And I'll pile these items out of here in the morning. So, but I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have a great night. It's only 6 p.m. Oh, you're on the other side. Okay, I'm 8. Yeah, I'm Central. So, yep. But until it gets dark here now at like freaking 5 o'clock, it's weird. But y'all have a great night. I will talk to y'all soon. And like I said, we'll do a premiere. And if y'all want to answer questions, that's cool. If you don't, you can watch it after the premiere. That's not a problem. But thanks, everyone. Y'all have a great night. And, if you have anyone that's sick or anything like that, let us know. We can pray for them. If you have someone that you care about that you haven't talked to, please reach out to them. If you have some poison in your life, keep yourself sane and avoid the poison, so to say. But appreciate y'all as always. Y'all have a wonderful night. And remember, an unarmed nation is a very weak nation. So we all got to carry on. Thanks, everyone. Y'all take care.